Ooh la la. Making me want to just, you know, change cuisines a little bit and start getting into salsa. This is easily one of my favourite cities to visit for food outside of Manchester. If you're from Manchester, you will know the amazing food that Manchester has to offer. I obviously live there, so I'm a little bit biased, but honestly, the diversity, the quality of food, just in general, it's amazing to be there. But there's another city that I absolutely love visiting every single time I go there, and that's Bradford. That's where we are today, in Bradford. Now, obviously, Bradford is known for a lot of great food, but I think they're really known for their curries. And I'm in a massive craving for a curry, and that's what we're gonna have today. So, there's a place that's really popular at the moment. They're doing a lot of great video, a lot of great content, so I thought I'd go and check it out. Really great food as well. So, this is called My Peshawar. So, let's go there now. Let's make our way. I'll show you the outside. They've got a little bit of parking, but I had to park down the road, as you can see behind me, just because it is very busy. Hopefully, it's not too loud, but I've got my mic. I'm going to use it again. Hopefully it's going to do a great job. So let's go in, order some food, take a look at the menu and take a look at the venue, and hopefully have a great time. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we've made it. Apparently they are the king of Jajti Karai, and do you know what? That is exactly what I want. And if you look really closely, you can see a little rickshaw there. How cool is that? Apologies for the weird angle because I've not got really good seating here. But look, the menu is not too big. No vegetarian options, unfortunately, but they've actually got quite a lot of stuff, so let's place our order now and get some food. We've got some Popadoms to start. I love Popadoms. To these cups as well. These, I don't know, feels really authentic. Okay, so I've placed my order. I've actually got a lot of food. I really want to try their menu. And also a lot of the Asian food you can actually just take home and rewarm. It's kind of perfect for that reason. But we're starting off with some Popadoms, which, look at that. They give it to you in like a proper traditional, what are they called now? Roti thingamajig. So yeah, and obviously you've got all your dips and stuff to go with it over here, and yeah, they look pretty good. I'm gonna dig into this first. Obviously, I'm not gonna give a massive review on Popadoms because what can you say? As long as it's not stale, then there's not really much you can sort of go into. What I will say, actually, my favorite thing to actually have with it is these like tomatoey sort of onions. Yeah, it's really sweet. I actually love them. They taste amazing. So yeah, I can actually hear the food coming as well. So sizzling off the grill. We've got some fries. We've got the salad, which I will do my best to attempt to have a little bit of. We've got some more chutney, which is like authentic. So I had it already with the Popadoms, and that tastes banging, and that's spicy. Look at the size of that. It's massive. So you can probably actually hear that sizzling right now, right? And it just, yeah, it looks fantastic. They obviously give you some tongs because I can imagine that the food's going to be piping hot. I'm going to try and show you guys without spilling it. So if I spill it, this is going to be the opening segment, but there we go. Look at that. So we've got some lamb chops in there, some seed kebab, we've got some masala fish as well, and I think we've got some wings and some chicken pieces. I can't remember. I'm just going to try, and I've got some ketchup. Obviously, I need the ketchup. I'm going to have to try and get through this video quite quickly because I do have a mic, but it's very, very busy in here. Constantly people coming in. And look at the size of that kebab. So let's just go straight for the kebab first. Get that out of the way because I actually want to save some room on the table for just the curry to come. So I think it's going to come on like a big thing. But yeah, so this is actually the kebab. Actually, chapli kebab. Someone always has a go at me for the way I always say chapli kebab. I need to learn to not say that. But yeah, chapli kebab. That is it. It looks really good. It looks freshly made. Oh, very crispy. Big on the Peshawari flavors. Peshawari flavors? I don't remember how it said, but that's nice. A touch under seasoned, I'll say. That's really popular in Peshawar. I think that sort of season profile is quite popular. I've got like chutney and like, let me start again. I've got chutney as well. If you do want a little bit more spice, you can just kind of like dip in there. I'm just going to pour it out a little bit onto the plate. I'm not contaminating it because I'm going to have a lot of meat. We've got a veggie on the table. But yeah, let's actually give it a bit of go there. Bismillah. The flavors are just honestly beautiful. Sort of subtle, spicy flavors. You can really taste the meat, soft meat. Anyway, I'm going to move on because I just realized I've got a lot of food to get through and I'm just talking about the kebab, but these are banging. Moving on to the mixed grill. Like I said, there's a lot of meats here, so I do kind of want to get through a lot of this. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sat here for ages just talking about the meat. So these are the lamb chop. They actually look really good. They're sort of charred. They've got some masala on there as well. So I can kind of tell they're going to be soft already. So let's bite straight into this. Bismillah. Exactly how I thought it would be. This is a style of lamb chop that I absolutely love, but it's kind of like soft, really tender meats as well. Got masala on there, so it's not just like lightly seasoned. It's almost, you can kind of like scrape the masala off. It's that like sort of prominent, and it's spicy as well. That's a good chop. There's a couple of items in here that I wouldn't typically eat, so I'm going to move straight onto the things I would eat. So we've got some just chicken pieces as well. Very hot, that's why you've got the tongs right there. Obviously you've got your sauces, but those lamb chops are spicy, so I'm expecting this to be spicy as well. As expected, really soft, really flavorful. That is a decent piece of chicken. There are a couple of other items here as well. So if you are coming here with a group of you, definitely get this mixed grill. This is for 2. I'm the only one here eating this, but there is one for 4 as well. It looks reasonably well priced as well. I'm not paid yet, so I don't know, but it does say on there, I think it was like £19, there we go, which honestly for this quality of food it's actually really good. Now we've got some masala fish. I'm going to just finish off with that because I just want to eat my food, man. I'm really enjoying it here, but I'm not a massive masala fish fan. So if I can like the masala fish here, then chances are you guys should take my word for it that they do good food here. But I am using a fork, so don't judge me, but that's also because it is piping hot. So let's go straight for that. Bismillah. Wow, but that masala is like really light batter, the way I like it, so it's not super oily. The fish is actually really good quality fish as well, not too fishy. It's got a nice level of spice. I'm seeing a theme here across all their food where they just know exactly the type of seasoning and the flavor profile they want for the food, and they just do it really well. Yeah, that's good. Obviously, you've got the seat kebabs. I'm actually not normally a massive fan of these. I'm gonna eat it, obviously, but I'm gonna take a lot of this home. That's why I kind of wanted to come here, because when I'm with my brother Ali, it's fine, we can kind of finish a lot of it and then we split it. When I'm by myself, I have to just be really tactical, because as much as I want to do a food review and show you all the food, I really don't want to waste food. That's just completely goes against the idea of halal food, right? Wasting food, overindulgence or gluttonous sort of behavior. So I have to kind of show you the best I can do in the limited stomach space I got. And with stuff like this, the good thing about it is that I can just reheat this up in the air fryer. The curry, I can eat that again for a couple of days. So it's actually not that bad. But these are the wings. Let's have a quick go at the wing as well. Again, really nice wings, soft meat, flavored well. You can't complain. Imagine though, the food is very spicy here. It's really hitting me. They've got non-BDS drinks, which is always a great touch. This is another one that I've not had. It's a cola alternative. This one's cola with a K. It's called Zoya Diet Cola. Let's give it a go. You know what? Wow, that's probably one of the best ones I've had so far. It's fizzy, sweet, doesn't taste like cheap cola, although I love cheap cola. So whenever I say that, it's not an insult. Pretty good. Yeah, you know what? This is probably the closest I've had to Coke. So look at this, guys. This is a chicken jersey. It's not the tikka one, so it's on the bone, or off the bone? Yeah, there's bone there, I can see bone. It looks absolutely amazing. It took a little while to come, but honestly it's because they make it fresh. Smells amazing. And then look at the size of these naan. These are just honestly beautiful. I got 2 because I want to take one home, so I know I'm going to want to eat it again later. I'm super impressed by the size of these bad boys. They're actually really good. Okay guys, so let's actually dig straight into this. We've got some chicken right there. It is off the bone, on the bone, sorry, not on, off the bone. And look at that, that looks amazing. So yeah, look at this. Big, healthy, juicy bite. Bismillah, look at a little bit more curry in there as well. Honestly, the wait was worth it. That is absolutely banging. Obviously, there are plates here, but there wasn't, like I said, there wasn't that much room. So I just thought it's easier just to eat straight from this giant wok, just because, I don't know, it feels more authentic that way as well. I know you wouldn't typically eat that way because this is the sort of meal that you would share. You wouldn't actually just do what I'm doing and just completely eat it by yourself. So then you probably don't want to just always get your hands up in there, but you'll just get plates. You've got a big spoon, you can just dish it up. But honestly, I think the combo of the mixed grill and the curry and the naan, it's actually a really good combo because everything here tastes amazing. It's not super oily. Like, I don't feel like I'm a bit after all of this. I actually feel great. I asked for it hot. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's hot in any way. Like, there's literally like no spice in here. So I don't know, maybe if they've messed up that part. Lamb jersey doesn't need to be spicy. That's not really the purpose of it. If you know like the history of lamb jersey, chicken jersey, or jersey, you know what the word jersey means, right? So it was actually made from a guy that, well, I'm not gonna get into the history, but point is, they're not meant to be super spicy, super heavy on flavor. It's meant to be more of a subtle way of cooking, and it just, I don't know what they do with it, but it brings out so much flavour that even though it's more subtle, it tastes more flavourful. It's weird. One of my favourite things to actually do as well is you get like fresh naan like this. This is buttered. They've got garlic naan. They've got other types of naan. You get some of the kebab as well, chapli kebab. Dip that in some chutney, maybe even some ketchup if that's what you like. And honestly, this just becomes such a great combination. Like, I genuinely love just trying my best to find chapli kebab places just to have this, because you get like a massive one, some naan, some chutney. Absolutely banging. I can't reach it properly, that's why. But this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. This is more than enough. It's not too spicy, so it's fine. I was talking about gluttony earlier, and I still stand by that, but here's me literally eating from this giant wok as if like I'm just gonna eat it all in one go. I'm not. I'm gonna take this home. Yeah, so I have been getting a lot of people in the background. I apologize for that. It's really hard to film here. I just wanna show you guys this food. Flavors. I don't like tomato that much, and this is a tomato heavy dish, but the way they cook it, you can't even tell you're eating tomatoes. It's got such a lovely flavor. It's like really subtle. There is a lot of oil in here, but honestly, that's fine. I've been talking a long time about this curry, but I'm gonna munch this down, and I really fancy some dessert. I've not actually looked at the desserts yet, but rumour is, I say rumour, my partner told me this, that they have gelato and ice cream, which I absolutely love. So if they have that, you're gonna see that. If you don't, you're gonna see the video ending, but hopefully that's not the case. So stay tuned for some dessert. I've not been able to change many angles, to be honest, because of the restriction of space and that sort of stuff. So I'm giving you another one here. So yeah, I decided to get some gelato and ice cream. They've actually got, got the menu right next to me, so I'll show you. Can you read that? Is it backwards? I'm not sure. But yeah, they've got like cakes, they've got Peshawari, I can't even say that word, Peshawar desserts as well. And then they've got just cheesecakes as well. I was hoping the person I'm with here is going to order lots of desserts and I'll get to show you all, but that's not happening. And obviously, running along the theme of not wasting food, we are getting gelato and ice cream. And get this, guys, I'm gonna have to share. I already know it's gonna bang, right? Because the food here has been so good. I already know the desserts are gonna be banging. She wants me to share, and I want it all to myself. So let's just hope, for my sake and her sake, that it's a pretty big portion. Another little nice subtle touch here that I really like is when we came here, they actually just put water on the table, just in a jug. And I just want to show it, which I think is really nice. I know it sounds really small, but like just having water given to you already without having you to ask, it's actually a really nice little touch. Not had any, if I'm being honest with you. I've been drinking Coke, but I've had enough water today, okay? Stop judging me. Here we have it. The lighting's a bit off, apologies, I'm using my phone, but yeah, ice cream's already melting. So I'm gonna have to be super quick here because the ice cream is already melting. 1 spoon, because they were like, to my partner, you're not having any, unfortunately. But yeah, you know what? It's melting, but the ice cream's actually got, the ice cream's got a bit of a consistency to it. It's a bit thick. It's actually a good portion of gelato too. I just love that there's like this huge gap between the two. It's really weird, but there we go, look at that. Let's get that close to the camera without spilling it with my shaky hands. There we go. Look at the focus. I am spilling it everywhere, guys, but... Ooh la la. Making me want to just, change cuisines a little bit and start getting into salsa. The ice cream's actually really nice. Got a nice flavour to it. The gelato, that's what I think is actually banging. I like it when it's not too bitty, but it's still soft, sweet, and just doesn't taste like carrots, right? That, also, if you've not had ice cream before with gelato, you're really, really missing out. It's probably the best dessert, Asian dessert. I'm going to stop now because my partner is obviously really wanting to try this. Every time I move the spoon like this, she just follows it. She's just like, it's like a cat with a laser pen. So but that is the end of the video. Before you go, because I know a lot of you are going to go, I decided to do no face tracking in this video. My previous one, I did some face tracking. If you're watching this, please, if you don't mind, comment below which style you think is best. I'm going to do a third video where I kind of do a bit of both, where I do some face tracking, some of that. But what I want to know, because I kind of like it with the face tracking, I just don't want people to feel a bit nauseous. You know, like sometimes you're watching something and it moves around a lot. I don't want people to feel, like as an example, like I don't want people to sort of feel a bit nauseous because I'm kind of moving around really quickly. But obviously I wasn't like that in another video, but I just want some feedback. And I think as I edit and upload more frequently and show you guys more videos, I think it'd be good to get an idea of what people actually like, because I can love all the features in the world, but if you guys are like getting a bit like sort of nauseous or disturbed by it, then it's really not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show you guys great food and get you hungry and a bit salivating. Maybe a little bit of humour. I don't know, not a funny guy.
I think it tasted milky, right, the ice cream. The more I'm having it, that's the flavour, it's like whipped ice cream.
Oh, okay, so you won't be able to hear that, because I've got a mic on, I'm sorry, but my wife thinks that it's a bit creamy.
No, at first I just thought the ice cream tasted very milky.
She said it twice. She always said, listen, don't it? God. Yeah, it tastes a bit milky at first, but then she realised the flavour is like Mr. Whippy. That is true. That's the word I was looking for. That's exactly what I wanted to say. But anyway, guys, please drop a comment below. If you're new here, drop a subscribe, drop a like, do all this fun stuff. If you want to stick around, there'll be a video somewhere around here. But thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in that next video.